Write an expression for finding the volume of the funnel shown to the right. Explain what each part of your expression represents. The funnel is made up of a truncated cone like you saw from lesson 20 and a cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is pi r squared times height. In this case, the radius is 4 and the height is 14. So this is the radius, and this piece is the height, and this is all for the cylinder. Then we need to add the volume for the truncated cone. The truncated cone is found by finding the volume of the entire cone and then subtracting the piece that's cut off of the top. So for a cone, we have 1/3 pi r squared, which is 8 times the whole height, which would be x plus 16, because we have more than just the 16 that's shown for the entire cone. And then we're going to remove 1/3 pi r squared, and in this one the little r is 4 because it matches up the radius of the cylinder, times its height, which is just x, that unknown piece that's missing from the top. So this part is the whole truncated cone. This first piece here is the volume of an entire cone. And then the other piece here is the volume that is subtracted from the top. So now to determine the exact volume of the funnel, we are going to have to figure out what x is. And to find out what that missing height is, we set up a ratio. So 4, the small radius, gets compared to 8, the large radius. And the small height is x, and the whole height would be x plus 16. So we're going to cross multiply to set up an equation. We've got 8x equals 4x plus 64. We can remove 4x from both sides, leaving you with 4x equals 64, and divide by 4. And when you divide by 4, x is 16. So now we can use that to solve for the exact volume of the funnel. Using the word exact means that we're going to leave our answer in terms of pi. So we have v equals pi times 4 squared times 14 plus 1/3 pi times 8 squared times 32, because 16 plus x, which is also 16, leaves us with 32, minus, I'm running out of room, so I'm going to scoot it onto the line underneath, pi 4 squared times 16. So squaring and multiplying our pieces together, 4 squared is 16, and 16 times 14 is 224 pi plus 1/3 pi, and then we've got 8 squared is 64, and 64 times 32 gives us 2048 minus 1/3 pi, 4 squared is 16, 16 times 16 is 256. So now I have 224 pi plus 2048 over 3 pi minus 256 over 3 pi. And then if you subtract 256 from 2048, we should be left with 224 pi plus 1792 over 3 pi. I'm going to move up to the top so I have more room. When you change 1792 over 3 into a mixed number, we've got 597 and a third pi. So to finish this problem off, you're going to add 224 plus 597 and a third and leave the pi symbol at the end, and you'll have units cubed, but in this case it's centimeters cubed. So just finish that last step.